like shit. But hey, everyone looks like shit. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, the first day of college. Yas. I remember my first week. It was the best week ever. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, I'm about to say my first week of college. So, first couple days, I just go through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't have Fridays. So Monday was, you know, normal. I honestly sound like crap. Anyways, you're probably like, stop talking, bitch. Just get on with the story. We want the funnies. So Monday and Tuesday, they were okay. Monday I had math and my developmental math, and which I'm fucking dumb at math. And then I had, college choir, which that was alright. There was only like 3 people in there, so I thought there would be more, or there was like 5 maybe, I guess. And then I had my acting class, which acting is pretty much like, I like it, you know, I love it. It's music that I just enjoy it. I didn't want to major in music, but so that was all peachy and grand, and I was getting all my syllabus and for the next like 2 days. So Tuesday was like music theory and musicianship, which I had to get like these books, and well, the math syllabus was like, okay, get this book and you could buy it online, and I was like, okay, it's like $50, $155, and I was like, okay, I'll just, cause I had a $200 $200 for textbooks, and it was like a freaking little card that I went online to buy, and I'm just venting right now, honestly, because I can't go on any other social media site besides my Tumblr without. People are like commenting like, oh, I don't like what you're saying, because I put a sad face with a gun shooting at his head, and oh, they don't get my humor. Yay! If I had a jar for how many times I've said a suicidal or death joke, I would be pretty set for college. So Wednesday, I got the math text, or the math e-card, whatever you call it, and so I wasn't really feeling good at the time, so I went to my math class, and I was like, after that, I was like, you can still hear me, I'm like, dead, my voice is like, bleh! And just the freaking ragweed, I hate this, ugh, I just hate living in Texas because it's so pollinated, and I'm just, oh god, thank goodness for the bees. Actually, okay, anyways, so I was like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna sleep this off, maybe come back for rehearsal, which starts at I had a theater lab that starts at 2, but I knew that I couldn't make that, so I was like, I'm gonna try to make it for 4, and when I got to my Jeep, which is it's a 1998 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and my grandpa gave it to me when I was 16, and there's this key, and like normally, okay, so like you got the steering wheel and like you got the key right over here, and well, there's another key that you have to stick in here. Like, it's a red key, and it's like triangles, and so it was like invented by him or something like that. And in order to start the Jeep, you have to turn the red key or it won't start. And, well, I was already running late for class, and I wasn't feeling good at the time, and I realized that I left the red key in, which, when I got to the car, when I was trying to go home, it died, or it was dead, so I had to call up my parents, and it was just a mess. They had to come up here, get jumper cables, and I wasn't feeling good, and we finally got the jack, and it was just... So I finally got home, and I took some medicine, and I just passed out. I was just dead to the world at this point. So I went to bed, I crashed, basically, and my mom, she woke me up a couple hours later. She was like, hey, we're going to the doctor, and I was like, I was like, pissed. I was tired, I didn't want to get up, I was bitching and complaining. I was like, no, I need to sleep, I need to rest this off. And my mom's like, no, you get up now, we gotta go. So I dragged myself up, got to the doctor, and I got 2 shots in my butt, and I'm taking medication. Not like it's helping, because look at me. Look how I'm sounding. So, I get the shots, and then I go home, and then I go back to sleep, and then I wake up the next morning, or this morning, or I don't know when this is gonna be uploaded, but today is Thursday, and yeah. So I got everything, and got some Nasonex, went by the store, got some Nasonex, and so I went to class, and everything was peachy. Until my professor, not even gonna say his name, this teacher, this music professor, he looks, okay, actually, never mind. Oh no, I should just say, this professor looks like a older, knocked off version of the 10th Doctor. I swear, he's got the suit, and he's got the sand shoes. But he's nothing like the freaking 10th Doctor. I'm in the middle of class. It's like 30 minutes in. Like, in the middle of class. Like, no, not even, like an hour. And I have like 30 minutes left of the class. And he's like, alright, pull out your workbooks. And, people start pulling out their workbooks. And, guess who didn't have one? This girl. So he was like, anybody who doesn't have one, you can get out of my classroom. And I was looking around, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So, luckily I wasn't the only one. There was like 3 other people that didn't have their books. So, he was like, and then as we were walking out the door, he was making those snarky ass comments, and he was like, you know, like how those certain professors are, they're like, well, you always are supposed to have this book. Don't come back into my classroom unless you have this book. I go to the bookstore, and I see all the books, and I'm like, oh man. You know how many hot dogs I could buy with all that money? A lot. Oh, it turned out to be like $600 for like a used one. I mean, like, are you kidding me? And I asked the lady, I was like, without choking, I was like, you got a payment plan? And the lady was like, no. I was like on the verge of tears. I was like, the verge of a panic attack. I was like, okay, you have a nice day. And then she's like, sorry. So I got to my car, you know, I'm walking, and guess what happened again? I find the red key in the car, turned on. My Jeep's dead again. Wow, Sarah, you should have learned from this yesterday. I was like, shit. I was like, fuck. I just want to eat my honey and peanut butter sandwich. That's all I want to do. Why can't you see that? Universe, Lord Jesus, I just want to eat my peanut butter and honey sandwich. And you let me do this? Okay, anyways, so I'm like, my mind's thinking, you dumbass bitch, you just did this yesterday. You just did this yesterday. Why didn't you learn, girl? Why didn't you learn? I'm having this, like, where I'm, like, pounding on the steering wheel. I'm like, dang it. And people are probably looking at me from the driving, when they're driving on the highway, and they're looking at me like, what the crap, is she possessed by the devil himself? No, I'm possessed by the Lord Jesus. So I got the jack, or I got the what do you freaking call it, the starter up kit. I'm gonna call it that now. I asked the one of my fellow students in class, thank God, I was like, hey, can I get a jump off of you? And she was like, yeah, sure. But what it was, I had my car parked, you know, like right here. Yeah, perfect example, Sarah. So my car, this is like the curb. My car was like right there, and this is the curb. And there was two little cars right here. And, you know, like a whole lot, and there was grass in front of me. And I was trying, or there was no way for me to get out, obviously, because my car died. So, she tries to pull up close to me. The little jumpy up kit thingy wouldn't reach, and so another person in my class comes out. She's only like a car away, but she's not the car next to me. But I was like, hopefully that will do. And I was like, hey, can I get a jump off of you? And she was like, oh yeah, sure. I just gotta do this one thing, and I had to help her get pop up trick. I was like, ah, it won't reach. Okay, everyone was like, okay, there's like two people out here, and I was like, third person like comes out here and says, you need a jump? And I was like, yeah, but I don't think it'll reach. And he was like, but yeah, my car is like that way. And I was like, he was showing me how to like hook it up, and I was like, cause I didn't know. I don't know cars. Or that guy leaves, and cause he can't help me, honestly. So he's like, okay, I'm sorry, I couldn't help you. And it was like, people were, the girl that asked the first time, she was like, do you want me to call the police department? Or the police of the school? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so this guy comes out, and he unlocks his car, and it makes a beeping sound, and it's, guess what? It's the car next to me. So I'm like, victory! I'm like, hey man, do you think that I can get a jump off you? And he was like, yeah, sure. And, saving grace. Saving Jacob, actually, because that was his name. Everyone left except, you know, Jacob, and it took me a couple times to get it right, but it was all good. He jumped my car, and he introduced himself. His name was Jacob, and I was like, hey, I'm Sarah, sorry about that. And he was like, oh, it's all cool, I've had it before. And I was like, yay! So I leave, and I go to all this time, my parents are like calling me, like, because I called them, told them the situation about the books thing, and during the middle of that, I was calling them during the jumping, or the powering up my car, and they're like, my mom called me like 8 times, and I finally went to Starbucks. It was like those moments where you're just sitting there, and you're drinking a frappuccino, and you're like, I don't want to do life no more. I just want to become a hermit. Anyways, so I'm sitting there and I'm trying to get my mom to like calm down because she's like, what the crap? I thought you learned. And she's lecturing me about books and stuff like that. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm like, this is like, I don't know. At this point, I'm just like, I'm just done. I just want to drink my caramel frappuccino and just eat my peanut butter and honey sandwiches. I don't want nothing. I just want that. Yeah, it's the first week and I'm already hating my professors. Yay! And during the class, cause this is choir, okay? I'm just gonna say it. It's choir. It's my choir class, and you know, I don't have my glasses on, cause I don't know. I was being weird and I didn't want to put my glasses on. You know, I was trying to read the music and I was pulling. Yeah, they were in the middle of singing, so I was like, I need to get my glasses, and he stops in the middle of rehearsal, and he's like, now I want everyone to play. And Sarah, is everything alright? And then I was like, yeah, I just have to get my glasses. And he made a snarky comment like, ha, you need those glasses to read music. Yeah. I like music. Don't get me wrong, I love singing. But I don't think it's, you know, meant for me. I feel like I'm just more natural on the stage, acting and performing and filming and directing and just acting in general. I like that. Yeah, then I went to rehearsal and that just topped off my day, and that made everything better, honestly, because I got to make new friends or make new acquaintances, and I got to, you know, play games with people that are really, really accepting, and yeah, just learned a few things about myself in this week, and I just thought I would share with you guys. And I know how people are like, oh my gosh, the first day of college, and blah 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 blah. But anyways, yep, that was my first day or first week of college. Hopefully it won't be as sucky as the first week. Hopefully it'll get better. Please pray or send your wishes, send your vibes to me, because I need them all, and the universe. So that is all my platypus party. Wow, I actually said that. I'll work on that. That'll be fun. Okay, anyways.